So question number 8, we have the function y is equal to sine of log x. Here, if we get to see how many functions do we have on the right hand side, we have just one function. Sine is the function because log x is not another function. Log x is now playing the role of angle of this sine function. So don't consider these are two different functions that we will apply product rule. No, it is one function, sine of some angle, and this angle happens to be log x. So undoubtedly, we need to apply the chain rule here first. That is, we are differentiating with for the first time dy by dx. We will differentiate sine, और sine को differentiate करके क्या आता है? Cos of the same angle. Now sine got differentiated. We need to differentiate the angle which is ddx of log x. This is what is chain rule. So we got cos of log x, and ddx of log x will give us 1 by x. जिसको हम लिख सकते हैं, this is cos log x whole divided by x, as in this is the value of dy by dx. Our first question was to find the second derivative. So we differentiated once again, d2y by dx square. Now on the right hand side, we get to see the quotient rule application. So वो rule apply करेंगे, denominator into ddx of the numerator minus numerator into ddx of the denominator whole divided by denominator का square. Let us evaluate. This is cos, this is x, and ddx of cos will give us minus sine of log x, and then ddx of log x will be 1 by x. We differentiated cos first and then log x next. This is minus of cos log x. ddx of x will give us 1, need not write there, and this we have x square. This x and this x got cancelled. So we can write, अगर हम माइनस ऊपर कॉमन ले लेते हैं, it becomes sine of, just a moment, yeah. So we can write minus of sine log x plus cos log x upon x square. This is the value of d2y by dx square. The first question where they wanted us to find the value. d2y by dx square is now ready. To discuss the second part, we have a specific proof, और ये हमें समझना है पहले what is the meaning of this term y2. ये y2 का मतलब nothing but it means, pay attention, this y2 signifies nothing but d2y by dx2. Similarly, this y1 signifies nothing but dy by dx. So as in what they have asked us to prove, x square d2y by dx2 plus x times dy by dx plus y is equal to 0. ये डिफरेंट फॉर्मेट है जहाँ पे डबल डेरिवेटिव को हम y2 भी लिख सकते हैं या y डबल डैश भी लिख सकते हैं. सिंगल डेरिवेटिव को हम y1 भी लिख सकते हैं या y सिंगल डैश भी लिख सकते हैं. So you should keep in mind all the possibilities and all the variations. So instead of asking us to prove it this way, they have given the function, they have given the proof in this way. So y2 is nothing but double derivative and y1 is nothing but the single derivative. और डबल डेरिवेटिव क्योंकि हमारा आ चुका है, उसी को हम यूज करेंगे for finding the proof. So this is the second part we'll talk. So what if I shift this x square, ये जो denominator है इसको हम left hand side में shift कर देते हैं. We get to see x square into d2y by dx square, and on the right hand side we have minus of sine log x minus of cos log x. So this is what? This is y. So in the next step, I made it as minus y minus cos log x. So far this is okay. But we can see that we have a term called x dy by dx also. For bringing that term into picture, what I am doing is I am multiplying a x and dividing by a x to the last term, so that this one, this fellow is what you can now correlate. This is dy by dx. So in the next step, I can write it is -1 minus y minus this x times dy by dx. और राइट हैंड साइड में कौन, लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में कौन था, एक्स स्क्वायर d2y अपॉन dx2. Shift everything to the left, it becomes x square d2y by dx2 plus x dy by dx plus y is equals to 0. Question number 9. So y is equals to e power x sin x plus cos x, and this is what the proof is. Same method we proceed. Right hand side में we can get to see two functions. This is first, this is second. Product rule apply करेंगे, so it is e power x into ddx of sin x plus cos x plus sin x plus cos x into ddx of e power x. That is e power x. This will give me cos x minus sin x. As we know, ddx of sin x will give us cos x, and cos x will give us minus sin x. And this remains the same, sin x plus cos x, and ddx of e power x is anyhow e power x. And as I has already told you earlier, this particular step में कुछ भी simplification possible है, वो simplify हम कर लेंगे. यहाँ पे e power x common ले करके, we get to see this is cos x minus sin x, and then we have sin x plus cos x. This minus sin x plus sin x cancelled, we got 2 e to the power x cos x. This is our first derivative. बाद में हमें काम आ सकता है. और anyhow question में एक specific proof है, double derivative तक हमें जाना है. So we are differentiating this once again. So this is d2y by dx square. 2 remains outside. Applying the product rule once again, ddx of cos x plus cos x ddx of e power x, which is 2 times. This is e to the power x into minus sin x, and this is cos x into e power x. This e power x is coming outside, I took it out, it becomes cos x minus sin x. What next? So what I'm doing is, to bring the proof into account, हमने क्या किया, इस ब्रैकेट को ओपन कर लिया. ओपन करने के बाद हम क्या देख पा रहे हैं, that this term is what? This is definitely dy by dx, not a problem. But we have this extra term which is not matching with the y. So इसी स्टेप में सब्स्टिट्यूट करने के पहले हम क्या करेंगे, पे अटेंशन, दिस सिंप्लीफिकेशन इज इंपॉर्टेंट. दैट वी एक्चुअली व्हाट वी डू. हमने क्या किया, अपने मन से एक 2 e to the power x cos x सब्ट्रैक्ट किया और ऐड किया. दिस इज सो पॉसिबल. नाउ व्हाट आई एम डूइंग इज, this term and this term, if I group it, it becomes 2 into 2 e to the power x cos x. And look at this terms, if I take minus 2 common, as in minus 2 e to the power x common, what I'm getting is sin x plus cos x. Left hand side mein, this is d2y by dx square. Let what is there in the left hand side remain as such. Now time for substitution. What is this? This is dy by dx. So can I write it as 2 times dy by dx? And what is this? We can see this is the original question. So we can write minus 2y. Let us shift everything to the left now. So d2y by dx square minus 2 dy by dx plus 2y is equals to 0. So 10th question, board question दो बार पूछा गया है, 7 and 9 and NCERT book का question है. Y is equals to 3 e to the power 2x plus 2 e to the power 3x. We are differentiating it the very first time. We get dy by dx is equals to 3 e to the power 2x and then एक 2 आएगा with the chain rule. This will be 2 e to the power 3x. साथ में एक 3 आएगा with the chain rule. We can't think of taking anything common. हम इसको multiply कर देते हैं. 6 e to the power 2x plus 6 e to the power 3x. जो भी हम 6 कॉमन ले सकते थे, but no need. I'm just keeping it like this. So differentiating it again, we got d2y by dx2. It becomes 6 e to the power 2x into 2 plus 6 e to the power 3x into 3. Derivative is very simple. This is 12 e to the power 2x and this is 18 e to the power 3x. Wonderful. We have arrived at d2y by dx2. बट हमें एक चीज स्पेसिफिकली प्रूफ करना है. वो प्रूफ में dy बाई dx y टर्म सब कुछ इन्वॉल्व है. ये हम तो एक काइंड ऑफ अलग जगह पे आकर के पहुंच गए. प्रूफ करने के दो तरीके होते हैं. क्या तो आप लेफ्ट हैंड साइड ऑफ द प्रूविंग इक्वेशन को लिखो, ये सारे वैल्यू सब्स्टिट्यूट करो एंड देन ट्राई टू गेट अ जीरो. बट दैट इज नॉट अ काइंड ऑफ वेरी मच एक्सेप्टेबल फॉर्मेट, बिकॉज कैलकुलस में जो प्रूविंग होता है उसमें आपका इंटेलिजेंट मेथड और इंटेलिजेंट अप्रोच वही होता है कि आप क्वेश्चन को कंप्लीट करते करते डायरेक्टली इस इक्वेशन तक पहुंच जाएं. यू डोंट हैव टू राइट दिस इक्वेशन एट ऑल. You will arrive at this equation by gradually solving your problem. And for doing that, we need to make some adjustment. और वो adjustment कुछ ऐसा है, ये आपका projection होना चाहिए that you need to understand कि हम क्या adjustment कर रहे हैं और क्यों कर रहे हैं. What I'm doing is I am providing a term called 12 e to the power 3x and similar term I have to take it out. That is so obvious. Similarly, I'm providing a term called 18 e to the power 2x and I'm taking out that 18 e to the power 2x. So mathematically, this particular step is very much correct. कि जो टर्म हमने प्रोवाइड किया वही टर्म हमने निकाल दिया, जो टर्म हमने प्रोवाइड किया वही टर्म हमने निकाल दिया. Now, what is the reason of doing it? We shall see now. Now, what I'm doing is I am adding this with this. It becomes how much? 30 e to the power 2x. Similarly, I'm adding these two terms. It becomes 30 e to the power 3x. And finally, what I'm left with, these two terms. So if we take minus 12 e to the power 3x and minus 18 e to the power 2x. अब क्या कर सकते हैं? इस पहले और दूसरे टर्म में से I'm just taking out 5 common. So it is 6 e to the power 2x plus 6 e to the power 3x. और ये जो टर्म है इनमें से क्या कॉमन जा रहा है? We can see only minus 6 is getting common. So it becomes 2 e to the power 3x plus 3 e to the power 2x. You now compare 6 e to the power 2x, 6 e to the power 3x, 6 e to the power 2x, 6 e to the power 3x is nothing but dy by dx. So what happens? This is 5 times dy by dx. Minus 6 times 2 e power 3x, 3 e power 2x, 2 e power 3x, 3 e power 2x. This is nothing but the function y. So we got minus 6 times y. This is d2y upon dx square. Now shift everything to the left. This is d2y by dx square minus 5 times dy by dx plus 6y equals to 0.